How many of you guys have heard of Michael Jordan? Right, a lot of us have. He's known for being one of the best NBA players in the world. He's known for his skills on the court, and he has a lot of awards and championships that he has won. Um, a lot of us do know that he's the best on the court, but we don't know nothing about his background, life, or his history. And so that's what I'm going to share with you guys today. I'm going to first start off by sharing with you guys his childhood. Michael Jordan was born February 17, 1963 in Brooklyn, New York. He had two brothers and two sisters, and he was born to James and Dolores Jordan. He lived in Brooklyn, but when he was younger, they moved him to North Carolina, where he attended Trisk Middle School, where he played basketball, baseball, and football. During middle school, he wasn't into his grades or keeping his grades up or not keeping them up. I don't think he really cared too much until he got into high school, where he ended up getting a B average. He attended Laney High School, and he also played football, baseball, and basketball in high school as well. But in high school, he was more into basketball. But he got kicked off the team his sophomore year because the coach felt like there was another player who was taller and was more able to help the team. So he kicked Jordan off the team. But Jordan didn't give up. He kept practicing and working hard, and he ended up coming back to the team the next year, where in fall made 25 points at average during starting the season in fall, and he was awarded for having the first player to have a triple double, which was really big. And he also led his team to the state championship, which was awesome. He was the one that scored the most, and he was also involved in baseball. He also did good in baseball. He got 45 consecutive scoreless innings, which was really big too. So he was awarded in basketball and baseball. He was involved in both sports. In 1975, he was honored for Mr. Baseball, which is like MVP of baseball. In 1977, he was awarded Outstanding Athlete because he was doing both sports, and he was doing very good at them. In 1981, he was played in the McDonald's All-Star tournament, which he made 30 points, and he still holds the record for it. At the end of high school, he ended up getting a scholarship to go to North Carolina, where he was playing with the legendary coach Dean Smith, and Dean Smith coached with him through through college. He was awarded the Freshman of the Year, and he led his team in 1982 in championship. He made the winning shot. He was awarded College Player of the Year as well, and he was the top scorer in sophomore and junior year of college. And in his junior year, he decided that he wanted to join the NBA draft. So in 1984, he got picked by the Chicago Bulls, the third pick, where he started in Chicago Bulls. See, the Chicago Bulls wasn't that good. They weren't very good, and so when he came, he got them better. He got awards. He was making about 28 points a game. 6 games, he made about 40. In 1985, he broke his foot. He sat out a couple of games. When he came back, he made back full recovery. He made 49 points in his very first All-Star game, and 63 points in his second All-Star playoff game, which was a record high. He also made 3,000 points in his 7 seasons that he had, which was also outstanding. And in 1988, he was named Defense Player of the Year. He also had 5 regular MVPs, 6 NBA championships, 6 NBA Finals MVPs, 3 All-Star MVPs, and he also played in the Olympics. around 1993, his father died, and so he decided not to. He decided that he wanted to retire because he lost the love of the game, and so for a year he went to baseball, which he was pretty good at too. So for baseball, he only was about there for 17 months, and he wasn't like the all-star there. He was pretty good, but he wasn't like the all-star. And so for some reason during that time, he gained his love back for basketball, so he went back to basketball. And in about 1994, he returned, excuse me, 1995, he returned back to the NBA, which he was on the Wizards team. He returned being a Wizard instead of the Chicago's, which he played there for a couple of years too. Around 2002, 2003, he retired again for a final. Uh, After he retired, he went back to his professional business. Um, he had 3 kids. He had a wife, but he had a lot of difficulties because they filed for divorce. But they ended up working it out and stayed married. Um, he was the owner of the Charlotte Bobcats in 2006. So right now he's just the owner and professional business person, and still has his wife and kids and just living his life. So that's pretty much a little rundown about where he came from and where he's at now. And so that's Michael Jordan. It's more behind. I mean, there's more just than watching him on TV and knowing that's him, because this is stuff that I never figured out. So I hope that you guys learned a lot about Michael Jordan.